Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carl Phillips speaking to you from the observatory at Princeton. I am standing here in a large semicircular room, pitch black except for an oblong split in the ceiling. Through this opening, I can see a sprinkling of stars that cast a kind of frosty glow over the intricate mechanism of the huge telescope. The ticking sound you hear is the vibration of the clockwork. Professor Pearson stands directly above me on a small platform, viewing through a giant lens. I ask you to be patient, ladies and gentlemen, during any delay that may arise during our interview. Besides his ceaseless watch of the heavens, Professor Pearson may be interrupted by telephone or other communications. During this period, he is in constant touch with the astronomical centers of the world. Professor, may I begin our questions?
At any time, Mr. Phillips.
Excellent. Professor, would you please tell our radio audience exactly what you see as you observe the planet Mars through the telescope?
Nothing unusual at the moment, Mr. Phillips. A red disk swinging in a blue sea. Transverse stripes across the disk. Quite distinct now because Mars happens to be the point nearest the Earth. In opposition, as we call it.
In your opinion, what do these traverse stripes signify, Professor Pearson?
Not canals, I can assure you, Mr. Phillips, near that silly. Although that's the popular conjecture of those who imagine Mars to be inhabited. From a scientific viewpoint, the stripes are merely the result of atmospheric conditions peculiar to the planet.
Then you're quite convinced as a scientist that living intelligence as we know it does exist, or does not exist on Mars, aren't you?
I see the chances against it are 1,000 to 1.
And yet, how do you account for those gas eruptions occurring on the surface of the planet at regular intervals?
Mr. Phillips, I cannot account for it. Or that. Yes, quiet in the classroom, please. Continue, Mr. Phillips.
By the way, Professor, for the benefit of our listeners, how far is Mars from Earth?
Approximately 14 million miles.
Well, that seems a safe enough distance.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. That's me.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, I thought this was some random guy named Mike. Yeah, it says off.
No, this is on, Mike.
Okay.
Voice acting.
Back to it, it's okay. I would just like to say real quick, like the whole Mars thing, like just referencing all no zero, like so hard.
Thank you.
Let me just say that. You guys probably...
And moving on.
Okay, you're good.
And now on page 10.
Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Someone has just handed Professor Pearson a message. While he reads it, let me remind you that we are speaking to you from the observatory in Princeton, New Jersey, where we are interviewing the world-famous astronomer, Professor Pearson. One moment, please. Professor Pearson has passed me a message which he has just received. Professor, may I read the message to the listening audience?
Certainly, Mr. Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, I shall read you a wire addressed to Professor Pearson from Dr. Gray of the National History Museum, New York, 19:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Seismographic registered shock of almost earthquake intensity occurring within a radius of 20 miles of Princeton. Please investigate. Signed, Lloyd Gray, Chief of Astronomical Division. What is up with these words?
It was the 1930s.
I'm 17. Professor Pearson, could this occurrence possibly have something to do with the disturbances observed on the planet Mars?
Hardly, Mr. Phillips. This is probably a meteorite of unusual size, and its arrival at this particular time is merely a coincidence. However, we shall conduct a search as soon as daylight permits.
Thank you, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 10 minutes, we've been speaking to you from the observatory at Princeton. bringing you a special interview with Professor Pearson, noted astronomer. This is Carl Phillips speaking. We are returning to you now from New York's, from our, wait, okay. We are returning to you now from our New York studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the latest bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News. Toronto, Canada. Professor Morse of McGill University reports observing a total of 3 explosions on the planet Mars. 1, 2, 3. Between the hours of 7:45 p.m. and 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This confirms earlier reports received from American observatories. Now, nearer home, comes a special announcement from Trenton, New Jersey. Gross. It is reported that at 8:50 p.m. a huge flaming object, not a gay man, just a huge flaming object, believed to be a meteorite, fell on a farm in the neighborhood of Grover's Mill, New Jersey. No one cared about that farm. It was 22 miles from Trenton. The flash! Oh no, it's the flash! The flash in the sky was visible within a radius of several hundred miles, and the noise of the impact was heard as far north as Queen Elizabeth in London, England. No, just kidding, it was just Elizabeth, I don't know what that is. We have dispatched a special mobile unit to the scene, and we will have our commentator, Carl Phillips, give you a word description as soon as he can reach there from Princeton if he ever does. I'm looking at you, Phillips!